We carried out a hypersonic test today where we fired a missile Mach 9 and it went 1500 kilometers, right? And we'll analyze it. There's an initial analysis. I today in the afternoon I've had an extensive talk with Mr. Sandeep Punithan of News 9. 1 hour. I'll put that video out tomorrow. Have a look. In the evening, I've had a 15-minute interaction with India Today. They might be showing it in the news in Aaj Tak in India Today. Uh, they said they'll give me the thing. I can't upload the India Today thing here. It'll be on YouTube. I'll give the link in my channel. So you can have a look at it. I'll give it as the first comment of this. And what I'll do is on Wednesday, I was to do demography of China. I'll analyze this missile thing in the greater detail and the implications and all that in much more detail. By then, I will get some inputs. I'll do it myself. I don't need anyone to analyze all this. Maybe I'll get someone to see, but I don't need. I'll do it solo. I'll explain to you the various aspects, but I'll do initial analysis now. Okay, this is the article of this one of the articles which have come out, but that's not important. So this is the test. Okay, I want you chaps to see the test, and then I'll make this bigger. I'll get out of the frame. Have a look at the clip, and then I'll tell you.
3, 2, 1, now.
Right, that was the test. Now, this what you see in front of you is the DF-17. The DF-17 is the Chinese, hypersonic vehicle or missile. Uh, the DF-17 has a range of about 1800 to 2500 kilometers. We don't know how much actually it is, but let's say 1800 to 2500. Ours has got a range of 1500 kilometers. And this is a first test, so it's not much. At this point of time, I'll not see beyond that. Okay. But what is the interesting part? So interesting part is here. You see this part of the missile? With this is our missile. And see this. The shape is the same. Now, this is a glide vehicle. This DF-17 is a glide vehicle, hypersonic glide vehicle. Okay. And so this is also, if you look at it, it's got wings, it's got the same look of a glide vehicle. So this whole story is a hypersonic glide vehicle launch. That's the first thing. Okay, what is a glide? You see a missile being launched, it goes to a maximum point, and then there's a separation. The missile, the glide vehicle separates from the main missile, and then the glide vehicle comes down like in a different path. It's not a straight parabolic path. It keeps coming like this down, and then it is controlled by the satellite. Then near the target, it becomes more like a conventional thing and drops it on the target head. That's the thing. And then 9 Mach. Uh, the thing with the glider is that the glider has minimum air resistance, so it keeps the time up. I mean, it keeps the speed up. And if the speed is high, the time to the target is less, and enemy can't catch it. And since the glide vehicle is maneuverable, you can't intercept it. That's the broad idea of a hypersonic missile. And it hits you before you can react. And we've had this capability. Who else has this capability? China definitely has. Russia has. USA not yet. They had some setbacks in their hypersonic systems, and we have. No one else has. Russia has used it in Moscow, in Ukraine, the Kinzhal missile. Okay. What is the various kinds of a thing? If you see, this is the ballistic trajectory. Okay. This is a hypersonic glide vehicle trajectory. You could also have a hypersonic cruise missile. Uh, Pros and cons of all this, I'll explain to you on Wednesday. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Besides this, what is interesting is I'm not. I mean, I'll not talk too much about the hypersonic today. Besides this, France wants our Pinaka system. Okay, now let's. This is the Pinaka system, and what's interesting is Pinaka has been tested in mountains also, and recently they conducted a test in which they all their parameters are in place. Okay, so this is the firing which I got hold of. See the firing. Right. If you see the firing, they fired 4 missiles from a launcher. Each launcher in Pinaka fires 12 missiles. Very steady firing, I must say. No wonder the Frenchies want this missile. And I've written an article on the Pinaka and all that, and what could be done beyond Pinaka. It'll be out tomorrow in the Financial Express. Have a look. Okay, tomorrow it will be there. Okay. Now, this shouldn't be seen alone. Think back. If you remember, we did a uh, program on Agni 5 with the re-entry vehicles that we did in when I think it was in April or May. This test took place. Okay, yeah, yeah. This is in March. Sorry, this is on 11th March. Okay, so we developed this with re-entry vehicle system, and then we fired in March. We fired that, and April we fired the Nirbhay. Nirbhay is what 1,000 kilometers subsonic missile, subsonic cruise missile, right? And then we also have commissioned a nuclear submarine this year. So in this year, what have we done? A lot of things have happened in India. People don't understand it. I can, I can. You go to India Today, YouTube, or where that thing is there, you'll get what I spoke. And you go to tomorrow, I'll upload that video. You'll get a lot of theory. But what you have to understand now is it's just not the hypersonic missile, but the hypersonic missile plus Pinaka plus Nirbhay plus Agni 5. You tested 4 systems. One is operational, one is strategic, one is in between. And then you have also commissioned a nuclear sub. Okay. Now, when you look at this whole story, I'll not talk of this too much today. Wednesday, I'll go in detail about this on Wednesday. I'll talk a lot because these 3 circles have a lot of value. But what is the important thing is you have ballistic missiles with maneuverable recovery vehicles, you have subsonic cruise missiles, and you have a hypersonic boost glide vehicle. All 3 you have. Where does that take India into? That's the point I'm trying to put across today. I don't want to talk too much. Come, treat today's thing as a preview of what I'm going to talk on Wednesday. Because then I'll analyze much more. I'll analyze with respect to terrain. How does it affect us? How does it affect the Chinese? How does it affect everything? With maps and all, I'll do that. Okay. So that is for Wednesday. With this, I have finished with the